No matter what kind of eating plan you're following, keto, paleo, or low carb, you'll want to try today's recipe from Jim Hagee of Chef's Market. This soup is, you tell me, super healthy.
It is super healthy. You know, one of the things we're proud of at Chef's Market is we have a lot of healthy things. But this soup is paleo friendly and can be keto friendly as well. So we'll be featuring this soup all week long and on and off all month long.
All right,
so it's a great way to start or stick with your diet. So what we're going to do first is we're going to begin by adding a little bit of olive oil in a pan, and then we're adding kielbasa sausage. And this is one package. They usually come in 14 ounces. And when you're buying the sausage, you really want to look for sausage that doesn't have any filler, no grain or anything like that. We're going to add 1 carrot that, notice we've really finely diced that. And then we're going to add some celery to that. And then just a clove of garlic. And then we're going to stir that up and let that saute. And boy, that smells great. You know, I was telling Meryl, this reminds me, when my wife and I first got married, we used to do a soup called hot dog soup. Cans of tomato soup and hot dogs and potatoes that our 3-year-old loved. So, but this is a whole lot better than that. So what you want to do is let that saute. And then once that saute, we're going to switch these pans. This is what it's going to look like. So it's got a nice, you know, the sausage is nice and browned a little bit. The carrots are obviously done.
So that would take in normal time about how long?
Probably about 5 minutes. And you want to make sure that garlic is in there and sauteed really good. And to that, then we're going to add 2 quarts of chicken stock. And you can use your own, or you can find Swanson's is what sometimes I like to use. So we'll add that to this. And we're going to bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, well, of course we won't have time to get there. I'm going to turn that up. But we're going to add sweet potatoes to that. Now I do want to insert this. You know, this soup recipe can be paleo or keto friendly. If you leave the sweet potatoes out and the carrots out, it's going to meet your keto requirement.
I got you. All right.
So it's really, it's good either way. So we've got our sweet potatoes that we've fine cubed because we're not going to cook them that long. And then we got these other beautiful vegetables. We've got squash. You know, a diet that is paleo kind of goes back to the time of cavemen. You know, when that Paleolithic era, before we were farming. And so there's no beans, there's no dairy, and there's no grain in this diet. And it's supposed to be really good, not only to lose weight, but it's good for inflammation as well, and diabetes, and, you know.
Because I know this over the last year or so, this has really gotten a lot of play with a lot of folks, this type of diet.
And not just so much for losing weight, although it's a great way, I think, to lose weight. You know, and soup overall is a good way to lose weight because you're eating primarily water. And, you know, on a night like tonight and getting ready for your weather tomorrow, that's going to be perfect. So then we add a head of Napa cabbage to this, and it's going to slowly cook down. And then, of course, this would be boiling. It's going to cook down. And then just when you're getting ready to serve it, the final thing that you're going to do while it's still cooking a little bit is you're going to add a little bit of cooking sherry to that. And that just brightens the flavor up a little bit, makes it pop just a little bit more, so we're going to add that to it. Now, when it's done, this is what it looks like. See that beautiful bowl?
Yeah, look at that.
And it's nice and hearty. And then to that, in the restaurant, we're going to add just a little bit of kielbasa that we've grilled, like they might have done in caveman times over and then we're going to add a little red pepper just for color.
And then what's the white item there?
You know, this is a lotus root. Isn't it cool? I thought it looked a little Paleolithic. It looks kind of ancient. But you know what a lotus flower is? It grows on top of the water. This is the root that connects to the bottom. And because it's growing through anaerobic, this carries some of the oxygen that it needs. And then what we'll do is we'll take that and we'll slice it really thinly. And we're going to garnish it with that. Now, you can't have a lot of this. It's got a little bit of starch in it. But that's our cracker.
All right, super, super. All right, any other big things going on in the restaurant right now?
Well, you know, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. And so we've got our menu out. We've got a package that you can pick up if you're cooking, want to cook for your lady at home.
With your help?
With our help. We've got several different items that you can take and you can just heat up. It's really pretty inexpensive. She's going to be really happy with that. If you just want to come in, we've got some really upscale items that we're featuring all weekend. And we're doing this the 14th, which is on a Thursday, guys. And then Friday and Saturday.
Fantastic. That's what everything looks like when it's all said and done. And if you want to make get plans for our Valentine's Day either at the restaurant or at your home, give them a call. They'll hook you up. Get the recipe online right now in the Talk of the Town section of newschannel5.com or try it at Chef's Market, located on Conference Drive in Goodlettsville. As always, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Now